this is a man's world, but it would be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. Book Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
Almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Robbie Ray. Going to be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And stepping in for New York, Byron Buxton. On the ground. Knocks it down. And he beats it. He's safe.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down. And when a hitter is hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Buxton on the run. There's a ball. Throw to second, he's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Yandy Diaz now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. Now here is Adley Rutschman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That clips the corner. 2 runs across in the inning here in the finale of this 4-game set. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Andres Gimenez.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time. And he squares up the baseball a lot.
Lane Thomas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Jesus Luzardo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jaime Guerrero in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Buxton pulls that one down, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the Giants lineup. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Matt Chapman.
And Boog, he's hitting under 250 against left-handed pitchers this season, so this is going to be a tough matchup for him to be productive in. And some guys just don't see the ball well from certain arm slots. Hit the one in the middle, right, if you're seeing more than one baseball. But that appears to be the case for him right now. Certainly something he really wants to change. He needs to change.
Takes it in for the out.
The designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Buddy Herring, the next Giant to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Caught him looking for the K. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Bobby Witt Jr., the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Left field, sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Here's Andres Gimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1's the count.
0-1 now.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch is outside. Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, and that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here's Mabrice Viloria. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Brandon Drury to the plate. Luzardo back to work. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Luzardo in his 6th season, 27 years old. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Blake Sable, the next to hit. Bounce to the right, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. And here it comes. Swing and a bouncer. Jimenez throws to first in time.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And here is Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7, the catcher.
So here's Murphy now. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Conforto off of first with 2 away. And
Off
that's
the plate,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. Ball 1. Bounced up the middle. They take the force out. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Giants leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, top half of the 3rd inning, leading off Mabrice Viloria. A wind in the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. That'll make it out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Byron Buxton digs in now. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So up next for New York, Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And here is Yandy Diaz. That's out to center field. Myers has this one sized up. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Man at first. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw. Save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
One ball.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Throws to second. Hung up in a rundown now. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Lane Thomas.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-0. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Pitching change here, Ethan Small. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Ethan Small.
Man at second here with 2 away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers hauls it in to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Jake Myers.
The center fielder,
Luzardo back to work. Just missed. That one lifted to left. Nimmo ranging after it. Puts it away for the out.
batting ninth.
Nick Allen, the next Giant to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Fought off foul. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jamie Guerrero.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Jaime Guerrero. First pitch just misses. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. And we're back. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, these
Count
Mets
1-0.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Hit hard, that gets through. In comes the run from 3rd to add on. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Mabrice Viloria. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Mets,
Nolan
the third
Jones
baseman.
up now for the Mets.
Nolan.
Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 6 and the bottom of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman.
Matt
The pitch. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack and understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
And now the DH, Buddy Herring. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Drury in the box now as he looks at ball 1.
No strike.
Second plate appearance of the day for him. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
The pitch. Diaz in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And now the lefty, late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The punch out there looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
2 outs, base is empty. Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. Wouldn't chase that time. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Mets go down quickly. They lead it though 6. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and digging in for San Francisco, Blake Sable. That's through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Throw over to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom.
Now it's Tom Murphy. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The Notch's strikeout number 150 this season. So up next, Jake Myers. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Thomas brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Now here. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Out there to center. Myers drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
That one the other way. Base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Jimenez on at second with 2 down. Ground ball right side. Slings to first, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 6. Bottom of the 6th, and digging in for San Francisco, Nick Allen. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Oh, Oh, wow, what a stop. The throw, and they get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for San Francisco, Jaime Guerrero. And that's down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Towards first. Off balance feed. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 6 and the Giants nothing. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. The pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Floro appears to be getting loose. Beck warming up as well. Next pitch misses way outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Fastball for a strike. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
We got full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Jones now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Save. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Diaz in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. In there safely. So man aboard. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. A switch hitter batting right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Buddy Herring. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Bounced out to short. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a foul ball. The Mets up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Mets 6 and the Giants nothing. Tristan Beck on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Beck in his 3rd season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that.
Now this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat. Right there.
Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. Ripped on a line, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7.
And next for the Mets, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. And there's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Floro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Left-hand batter waits. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 9-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
On the mound now, Dylan Floro.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Mabrice Viloria now at the plate. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Popped in the air, left field. Guerrero makes the catch for the out. And there's two away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's
No ball,
0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Wouldn't chase that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes to count.
Oh, look at the stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Oracle Park, onto the bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Michael Conforto. Pitch. Ripped to third. Throws across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The catcher.
So digging in, Tom Murphy. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Myers, the next Giant to hit. And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo ranging after it. Makes the catch, inning over. 8 innings, 8 zeros. Back here in San Francisco. And now here is Nolan Jones. Floro back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The throw to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 2,
Yandy Diaz. Now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down. Digging in, Adley Rutschman. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit. Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. chance for the home team at the plate. Nick Allen.
Shortstop.
The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. 0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Guerrero now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, left field, and there's a hit. And here is Matt Chapman. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Diaz calls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the designated hitter. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
9-0 your final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
The final line